Hey, you guys, it's Ninfa, and thank you so much for taking the time to watch this. As I always say, you can make more money, but you can't make more time. So the fact you're taking the time to watch this, I'm so grateful and so blessed. So thank you so much. I always want to make sure that people are healthier financially and physically. So this is what it's all about. And it starts with the mind. And we're on Miracle Morning chapter 2. Yes, right. Yeah. And it's just basically chapter 2 is just basically how the Miracle Morning was formed, how it got together. So one of his friends just said, "Hey, look, you should run." He's feeling depressed. He's letting him know it's 2008. He's lost everything. And he said, "You know what? Have you ever thought about running?" He's like, no, I'm not a runner, right? Most of us are not, right? And he's like, "Well, either you want to feel the way you feel now, or do you want to feel something different?" And so he's like, "Well, I got nothing to lose, so I'll try and run," right? So he goes out and runs, and he's listening to Jim Rohn. Now, especially if you're like in business, there's a lot of personal development books out there that we all read, or we have a stack of them in our homes that we're not reading at all. And he's like, this time I had read this book before, but I never really listened to it, like really truly listened to it. And this time he did. And this is what happened to him. He said, when he listened to the Jim Rohn, he said, "Your level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become." And when he heard that, he was like, "Holy shit. The only reason why I'm not moving forward in life is because I'm not doing this on a daily basis." He had found that personal development stuff fell to the wayside. He was doing well for such a long time that he felt he didn't need it. And then all of a sudden, he wasn't doing well, and he realized, holy shit. From this statement, the level of success will rarely exceed your level of personal development, because success is something you attract by the person you become. He wasn't becoming nothing because he stopped doing the personal growth that he needed to become a more high-level person that attracts high energy, wonderful people in their lives, and positivity. So he realized, holy crap, I got to do this every day. So after he finished that run, which is like a miracle for him, he didn't do run for long, maybe a quarter of a mile or something like that. But it was enough for him to go, okay, I need to do this on a daily basis. So what do I do, and when do I do it? And so he thought about doing it in the evening, but he wasn't as optimal then. He started about doing it during lunchtime, but lunchtime doesn't always come. Sometimes your day gets away with you. And then he's like, oh crap, I have to do this in the morning. And he's not a morning person, which most of us are not. I'm not either. Okay. So, but he's like, if I get it done in the morning, it starts my day off right. And it says here, and I love this. Okay. It says, it's been said that the first hour is the rudder of the day. If I'm lazy or haphazard in my actions during the first hour after I wake, I tend to have a fairly lazy or unfocused day. But if I strive to make that first hour optimally productive, the rest of the day tends to follow suit. And he's like, all right, I gotta do that. Right? So he thought of all the things that he needed to do, all the personal development. He's like, yeah, I've read before in the morning, but I haven't had success. Oh, I've worked out in the morning, but I only have, so much success with that. He's like, what are all of the things that people that are successful do in the morning? He started to write them down. And he said the activities were meditation, affirmation, journaling, visualization, reading, and exercise. And so that's where he decided, okay, not only am I going to get up in the morning, but I'm going to do these 6 things. And he's going to do 10 minutes of each of those for the hour. So he's going to explain a lot more. We're going to explain a lot more in depth with each of those things are later on in this book. But that's how he got started with the Miracle Morning. And eventually people started to post their alarm clocks looking crazy in the morning, talking about they're doing their Miracle Morning. And it became a thing that just sprung out of nowhere, it seemed for him. But out of that run and reading that book and listening to that book and reading that phrase saying you're only as good as the personal development you've been putting in and who you're becoming. And so that was that. So his success is like, he was in a lot of debt, like almost $500,000 in debt. And after doing the Miracle Morning for just 2 months, his income was not only back to the level it had been before the economic crash, it was higher than ever. So he started to get out of debt. He started to really change his life around. And so there's one more thing I want to read to you. The mission of the Miracle Morning is this. It's about empowering people to transform their lives, their families, their communities, and the world by waking up every day, transforming themselves. And that's what it's all about. How many people are out there and they go, oh, I'm going to do this for this people. I'm going to help this person. I'm going to help all these people. I'm going to tell them what to do and I'm going to change the world, right? And nobody does it. They're like, how come people are not doing it? Because you're not doing it yourself. If you start with you, the people around you start to notice, then the cities around you start to notice, and the world starts to notice that, holy shit, what is she doing? What is he doing? I need to contact them. I need to find out what they're doing, because you're improving your life. You're becoming what you're asking other people to do. So I'm excited about Miracle Morning. I want you to post below which of the 6 things that he talked about, affirmations, journaling, visualization, reading, exercising, meditation, that you're excited to do in your morning, that you're excited to do in the morning. Post below which one of those you want to do, and I will talk to you guys very soon.